November 1969, 4 months after they'd made their historic lunar landing, the astronauts of Apollo 11 are in Sydney on the final stages of their worldwide tour. The stars who'd come back from the moon. Armstrong, Aldrin and Collins had crossed Australia many times before, but always thousands of kilometres above it. The rare black and white footage capturing the wonder and excitement Australia felt. An indelible memory for thousands, like John Sarkisian, then 6 years old.
And I remember going outside and watching the astronauts drive past my house.
John has been following their steps ever since, a senior scientist at the CSIRO's famous Parkes Radio Telescope, the very dish that brought the moonwalk pictures home and beamed them worldwide.
We showed the world at the time what Australia was capable of, and it's something that all Australians should be rightly proud of.
History, though, shows the first 8 minutes of the 5-hour broadcast
It's one small step for man.
came from the Honeysuckle Creek dish near Canberra. Both signals relayed to the OTC building in Paddington, Sydney, where a NASA engineer flicked the switch between the two. You can see the quality jump.
Houston TV, Sydney video. This Houston TV, go ahead. Please be advised I have a very good picture from Parkes. Shall I give it to you? Roger. You have it. Roger, beautiful picture, thank you.
Helping bring that signal in, 87-year-old David Cook. The engineer was 37.
In many ways, it was an ordinary day.
And determined not to let his role in history overwhelm him.
I think if you start to think about how important it all is, and then I think you're likely to make a mistake.
One of hundreds of Australians nationwide helping make Apollo 11 a mission accomplished.
Not only did it mean Australia got to play a critical role in the lunar landing, it also meant that we got to see it first before anyone else in the world, although admittedly not by much, about 1/3 of a second.
But it was a long way ahead of New Zealand. Pilot Gavin Trethewey had to fly back a tape recording because back then New Zealand had no satellite. His Canberra bomber made it in 2.5 hours.
We just got out of the aeroplane, gave them the box, it was put into a car.
But the picture David Cook treasures most, his shot of the dish that day storms overhead, just as Buzz Aldrin was taking this shot, the same clouds heavy over Australia.
So that's quite an amazing thing, isn't it? One event from two different directions.
Who do you reckon's the better shot?
I wouldn't like to say.
Chris Reason, 7 News.